Okay, now let's do a review of what I just told you about. So we have our ePro heater and our fan. Don't forget that we have our operational instructions printed out in hard copy. That's available with the instructions on the inside and all the features of the heater, plus a back diagram to help you. So you always have a hard copy of this. I'd put this in your files and keep that available. Now let's take a closer look. Okay, so as I mentioned before as a quick review, each heating element has its own plug and they're lighted in cords. Then you have the thermostat that is preset at the factory. You have the green for fan, which coordinates to a power outlet. Turn the fan on first, then turn the heater on. Here's your instructions. So you power up with 6 cords and go from there. Moving on to the fan, we have a 20-foot cord that's already mounted into it. It has 2 speeds. You're going to use the fan to circulate the air to bring it back around in a convection type of style of heating to go all around the room. So you go from one side, blowing it down, going across the back of the wall to the other side, and sometimes then you could even turn the fan around and then blow it into a bathroom or a closet. And now once again, our power station, portable power station. You have the cord on the back. You have specialty cords which you order for what you want. So it plugs into the back, plugs into whatever unit you have. It has its own circuit breakers, and you can plug into a stove or a dryer or a PTAC air conditioner to give yourself more amperage to power up your units. And of course your tool, that is with every technician, a infrared thermometer, handheld laser, point temperature, point and click. You can point like that, gives you an instant readout. Very handy tool. Every technician needs to have one of those available. If you're running in a hotel room and you have PTAC air conditioners, then we recommend the PTAC power converter box. Very simple accessory that you can now use this to plug into a PTAC outlet using those 20 or 30 amps that are there, and then plug in your power cords accordingly for your heater and or your fan. Now, in the way of other tools, I have mentioned a flashlight for searching, doing inspections, using a card for scraping to help find maybe eggs, and something else I didn't mention earlier for airflow. In a corner of a room, you can use a ribbon like I have here, and it flutters around, so you know if you have dead air, or if it's standing still, if it's dead air, if it's moving around quite well, then you have good airflow. This is a great indicator of what you have for airflow. If you don't have a ribbon that's handy available, you can even use tissue, you know, the kind that comes on a roll. Also, something else I didn't mention are fire sprinkler covers. These are insulated fire sprinkler covers that simply attach to the ceiling. When you have up in the ceiling, you attach this to your sprinkler up there. They are magnetically attachable. You drop in an ice cube and they help give you a peace of mind, a little more insurance on the heating temperatures. Mostly found in hotel rooms and some apartments. And one more item that I didn't show before as an accessory that we highly recommend is a bedbug powder. This is great after you do your heat treatment. Afterwards, you can dust into the voids in the wall, into power sockets or switches, and it does not stain or have an odor. We highly recommend this to be added to your package, the Bedbug Powder Silica Gel. And that about wraps it up on the basics. I hope we've helped you a lot with our basic setup and of the equipment, the operation of the heat equipment, and some of your vital accessories, and the understanding of the methodology. Okay, now in a final word, I want to say that all the help you need is at greentechheat.com. I encourage you to go look at our videos. We have many videos of regular in the field, on the job type of videos. We also show our propane systems and our electric, but the way the delivery might be different, but a lot of the methodology is the same. In an electric system that we're talking about mostly today, remember that it takes a couple hours for an electric system to get up to speed as far as the temperature, get up to temperature. It is a closed system. You're going to close all the doors. It's going to recirculate the air in the room. And so it takes a little while to get up to temperature. Once you're at temperature, you're going to maintain temperature for a couple more hours and do what we call like heat soaking the room. So you maintain that. It penetrates the nooks and crannies and the floorboards and such where their eggs might be. Okay, I want to recommend that you, one, visit greentechheat.com. We have lots of videos there, and our website is full of information, not only on bed bugs, but termites, cockroaches, and different tips and tricks. But always remembering that you want to have your heated air circulating around all your furnishings. Make sure it gets around everything. That's the main principle to get in your head when you're doing heat treatment. That you're creating that convection of heat all around the room so it penetrates. Opening the drawers of your furniture, your dressers, separating the mattress and box springs, or mattress and pedestal, and making sure it gets underneath and all around all the bedding like that, and also the headboard. It circulates down and around the headboard. The heat is your friend to get behind the headboard and do all the work for you. But remembering that the adults of bed bugs will come out in a few minutes of heat that's around 130 degrees or above, a few minutes, walk around in a little circle and drop off and die. The eggs take 4 times as long. So you want to do what we call heat soaking. You're going to bring the temperature up. It takes a couple hours for an electric system to get up to the right temperature, typically. So you close the room off and it takes that long. Then you want to heat soak the room. Heat soaking the room means you're maintaining that temperature for a good while, so it has time to do all the penetration to do the work for you. So with that, I encourage you also to visit to see some of our other products that we have and accessories. Our detectors we have, bedbug detectors. We have a prevent barrier guard to go around the room to put a barrier down. As I mentioned before, we have an excellent powder, our bedbug powder. So look at the accessories that are available to you. Also, we have our technical services support line. Call us if you have any questions on equipment or the methodology. We're here to help make you successful with Green Tech Heat. And so that's greentechheat.com. And from our Green Tech team, we thank you very much.